We are back with another video in the Hoop Scoop Media Top 100 Countdown. At number 16 team in the country, we have the St. Mary's Gaels. What's up, college basketball fans? I'm Hoop Scoop Media co-founder Austin Getchy, and welcome to the Hoop Scoop Media Top 100 College Basketball Teams Countdown. In this series, we'll be counting down our top 100 teams for next season and releasing a video every day until the college basketball season begins. If you enjoy this content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and give our social medias a follow. Simple things like that help more college basketball fans like you enjoy our content. With that being said, enjoy the rest of the video and 99 other videos in this series. Head coach Randy Bennett has built a very successful mid-major program at St. Mary's and has been one of the most underrated coaches in the country in doing so. Since his first 2 years with the program, he hasn't had a losing season, the last one being in 2003. In addition, every year since 2008, with the exception of the shortened 2021 season, the Gaels have won over 20 games. The past 3 years they've won with defense, the past 3 years being in top 15 in that side of the ball. The 5 years before that, the Gaels had a top 25 offenses every year, which just proves that Randy Bennett will play the strength of his roster and can be an elite coach on either side of the ball. Bennett also has high expectations for this year, as the Gaels were picked first in the WCC preseason poll. Heading into his 23rd year leading the team, he'll look to take them far in the tournament. The Gaels, however, do lose some impact starters from last year. One was Logan Johnson, who exhausted his eligibility. He was St. Mary's leading scorer and the WCC Defensive Player of the Year. Kyle Bowen, another elite defender, started his pro career. St. Mary's returns a solid amount of production from last year, but the main star is rising sophomore guard Aidan Mahaney. As a freshman, he really showed his offensive abilities. He was a three-level scorer who wasn't afraid to take big shots. One thing he will need to improve on is the defensive side of the ball, as he didn't make a big impact there. Overall, Mahaney is one of the most gifted offensive players in the country and has WCC Player of the Year and All-American potential as a sophomore. All-conference big man Mitchell Saxon also returns to Moraga. He was an efficient inside scorer. He also did a lot of his work on defense, being one of the best rim protectors in the conference and having dominant rebounding on both ends. He saw an incremental increase in production last year, so maybe he's not done growing his game. Another returning starter is wing Alex Dukas. He's a high-level shooter, shooting 41% from three-point range on the season. He's a consistent scorer and overall solid returner with all-conference potential. The Gaels also have guard Augustus Marciulionis returning, the son of Hall of Famer Strunis Marciulionis. He's a solid passer and showed some offensive flashes as a whole and could be in for a bigger role this upcoming season. One breakout candidate on the team is forward Joshua Jefferson. He played in nearly every game last year and was a decently efficient scorer. He's also good for an impact on defense. Randy Bennett is known to see big jumps for his breakout players once they're in the starting lineup, and Jefferson could be next in that bunch. Another returner is Mason Forbes, who redshirted last year after transferring from Harvard. He provides some big man depth, being a solid inside scorer, rebounder, and rim protector. He's been dealing with injuries a lot in his career, so having him healthy for a full season would be huge. St. Mary's also has rising sophomore Harry Wessels back. He was an efficient inside scorer and good rebounder, and someone who could see a jump this year. The Gaels also returned two other players who played last year. Luke Barrett is a wing who had some good shooting games last year. Chris Howell is another wing that didn't see a ton of minutes, but showed defensive flashes. The Gaels also returned redshirt freshman Rory Hawk. Bennett also brought in a decent freshman class. Jordan Ross is a big name, a fringe top 100 prospect. He's a solid passer and scorer and could be in line to be the next great St. Mary's guard. They also had 7'1" big man Andrew McKeever, who should be a good long-term prospect for the Gaels. The final commit is Jensen Bradkey, an Australian forward who can score from inside and out. Overall, I think the St. Mary's team will be very competitive. Returning three high-level players combined with the development of Randy Bennett is a good thing to see. One interesting thing is that St. Mary's doesn't hit the transfer portal too hard, Forbes being the only transfer on the roster. Despite that, he's still been able to elevate the program through his development. He's also starting to up his high school recruiting abilities, getting Mahaney, Ross, and having top 100 prospect Zion Sensley verbally committed in 2024, in addition to being on more cut lists. I currently have Gaels sitting at second in the WCC, but it will be a very close battle. St. Mary's fans, comment below your thoughts and where you personally have the Gaels ranked this season. We will be back tomorrow for number 15 team in the country. Subscribe and turn on post notifications so you don't miss it.